What's up, bloggers? Tran Dum Dum, come back at you again. BellLife vlogs. BellLife vlogs. Garen's off location. Say hi, Garen.
Hey, how you doing?
He's not allowed to be here because we all got Rona.
Results are in. We gave you said in that video. What was that with Denny in the winter? Me and Amy got tested on Friday.
Yep.
Today is Sunday.
When did I get tested? Monday? Sunday or Monday?
Monday. His results came back last Monday night.
Was it Monday night?
Yeah.
But I think we've had it since the following Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't understand it unless it just hit me later than Trey. It doesn't make any sense because I felt completely fine.
I feel like you got a head cold. You got your sniffling and nose is running like crazy, and I didn't get. So that was on. So not. What date was that? So not this last Tuesday, but the Tuesday before last. It was when we think we initially got. What do they call that? Where you're exposed.
Yeah.
We filmed last Saturday, and
Justin, you got to keep in mind because when we were doing legs that Tuesday.
Yeah.
And.
Well, the only reason I felt weird on that is because I was trying to go.
But that whole week, Michael had something pretty bad. Bad sick.
Yeah, and
he was going to work and then coming home and going straight to bed.
Well, yeah, we can't say, but he was.
And then Eddie, right? Eddie and Lori.
Yeah. Well, I think Michael was up at their house. Remember that, Amy? And we found that out. He was up there.
He went up there.
Yeah, he went up there. I think he might have got it
from Lori.
Yeah, he might have got it from Lori, but then...
Well, whatever the case, it doesn't matter how you get it. But what I'm saying is, so we think we were exposed that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Because either Justin had it, or we got it when Eddie came down, or whatever the case. And then everybody at the gym got it. Me, you, Aaron, everybody working out there that day got it.
Yeah.
And Dad was there too. Dad stopped over too. And everybody that was there that Tuesday now has corona.
Yep.
So that's been, for me, that's going to be, so that Tuesday, so it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is today. Scully, I've had it for...
No, I think it's from symptoms. You were symptomatic the day you caught it.
Well, I got up Wednesday.
It hit you hard.
I got up Wednesday and had a scratchy throat. And I thought, wow, I'm getting that stupid cold they've got, or whatever.
Cold that I had that you thought.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I just kept trucking, and I had a runny nose, and felt a little run down, not bad.
And then we filmed on Saturday, and then after we got done filming on Saturday...
Yeah, we did that stupid... Well, we did that waterboarding thing where you laid down. That ruined me, man.
Well, we worked on your bike on Saturday night, because we were going to go riding on Sunday, and we worked on it till about 9 or 9:30.
Yeah, and that's when I told him that in my video, I think. That's when I was like, I'm done. I'm smoked. They wanted to keep working on the bike. We had to run fuel lines, do a few things, and it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I said, boys, I'm done. I'm going to bed.
And then he left, and then me and Garen and Michael talked about going trail riding, but I'm like, well, I don't know if that's a good idea to go without...
They ended up going.
What? Well, yeah, so we got up... So Amy set the alarm, because there was one more, it's called IXCR race. Yeah, you all haven't seen it yet. Well, there'll be a vlog this week of our first race if you guys want to see that or not. But so Amy, what time did you set the alarm? 5:30.
Yeah.
Yeah, she set the alarm for 5:30 Sunday morning because Michael told me that him and Garen were talking about going to that race. I thought, well, we'll get up and go too. That alarm went off on Sunday morning. I'm like, man, I feel like
Crap.
I didn't feel the best or whatever. I don't know if it's because I was tired. But it didn't hit me hard until like Wednesday.
Yeah.
It hit me right then. That Sunday is when I felt, Sunday day I laid around all day and then I knew something was wrong and I didn't go to church because I didn't want to get around Mom and Dad and I thought something's wrong with me. And I got up Monday and Lori had some medicine for me, so I went and got that with an antibiotic. Got on that starting Monday, and then I went straight from their house and got tested. Because I knew I was like something, and I didn't want to get around anybody.
Yeah, you got tested this past almost a week ago.
2 weeks ago.
No, a week ago. This Monday.
A week ago. This Monday.
Oh, okay.
You got tested.
Yeah.
And his results came back Monday night about what 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, something like that.
So So a week ago, he tested positive, and my smell and taste went away this past Wednesday.
Mine went away that Saturday night.
Yeah, so mine went away, and I showed you all that or whatever, but I mean, it's freaking crazy because this is probably the worst smelling stuff we have in the house, and I can't. I mean, you still can't smell either.
I can't smell or taste
Can't
it.
smell it at all, and
Which helps with the eating a little bit, but I still tell when I've got something bland in my mouth. As weird as that sounds, like if I have regular oatmeal and don't put any sweetener in or nothing, I can tell it's not. It's weird. You can tell there's no sweetness to it. It just tastes like you're licking cardboard.
Yeah.
But there's no taste, no matter what. Even I know that's kind of hard to explain, but you can taste if you can't taste. I guess you can tell if something is the way it's supposed to be, the texture in your mouth. Like I can eat a Reese cup and know that it would taste good. You know what I mean?
Just can't remember.
But is it because you know it tastes good that it tastes good, or is it because Buzzy said he could taste the sweetness of the tea, but he can't taste the tea flavor?
I can't taste the sweetness of the tea. I can taste that there's liquid in
liquid.
my mouth.
Yeah.
Like when if I eat oatmeal, I'll start over. If I eat oatmeal with like fruit in it, I can taste the sweetness of the fruit. If that makes sense, but the oatmeal still tastes like shit.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so Wednesday, we lost taste, or I lost taste.
Yeah.
So yeah, my symptoms were I lost.
Some people don't lose taste at all.
I haven't.
Yeah, I lost taste and smell, and then Thursday I thought, well, we'll get tested, and then it was freaking raining and crappy out. So then Friday, this past Friday, Amy, and the baby went down and got tested, and the results came back. Friday night, Saturday morning, like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I don't know if they can see that or not, but
You can't see it, Justin. It just says positive. It's detected. That's all it tells you. It's detected.
It says Justin Bell detected. It says Amy Bell detected. It says Lakeland Bell detected.
You know what they tell you? Go home and take a nap. You'll be all right. They don't give you medicine. They don't give you nothing. So like I said in my vlog, I went to my doctor's office, and they freaked out that I was there. Oh my gosh, you can't come here if you got symptoms. Isn't this a doctor's office? I don't understand how it works. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people, just by what I've gone through with this, it feels like you get a head cold. It feels like you get a head cold for like the first week. It's like, I got a little bit of a cold. And then when you start getting run down, the tired part of it is when I was like Saturday night, I was like, man, something's wrong. Because I know I don't get tired like that. You know what I mean? So that's when I went and got tested. I noticed it just being destroyed. I felt like somebody beat me with a ball bat. I couldn't hardly make it to the bed. And then you'd make it to bed, you just pass out. You just be tired.
It didn't do that on me until Thursday, this past Thursday. But so my experience with it, yeah, that's what I thought I had a cold. I thought I had a cold forever, and then it made me.
I've talked to people that thought I just had a sinus infection. I thought I had a sinus infection. And that's what I'm saying. People don't get tested because you don't feel like you're sick. You feel like you might have just a sinus infection. Like you don't feel like run down and beat and coughing and hacking. I really never did cough and hack. I've coughed a little bit more now since I've been somewhat, I guess, over it. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've pretty much gotten over it. I mean, I still feel a little tension in my head, a little headache, a little bit maybe, but not bad.
See, I actually only had the headache.
Yeah.
I had the headache and a fever.
When you got taste and smell, you can taste.
Yeah, I'm totally fine on that. And now, just in the last day, I've started coughing.
Yeah.
So
for me, I lost taste and
That's why
smell.
my ex-wife was too. She started coughing really bad after she was over it. It's like, what?
Yeah, I got taste and smell is gone for me, and then I guess it's about the same as him. You go to bed and you can sleep for 12 hours and wake up and pretty much walk in the living room and sit down and you can't taste anything you're eating, and then watch a couple movies, and then all of a sudden, and then all of a sudden my eyes start feeling heavy, and I'd go back in the middle of the day, like at 2 o'clock, and sleep from like 2 until 5 or 6, and then wake back up. And normally when I do that, when I'm not sick, I'm just tired, that'll screw the whole next night up. I'll be up till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. But
you go to bed 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I go back to bed about 10 o'clock and then sleep for freaking 12 more hours. But
I'm still waking up in the middle of the night. You know what I mean? I'm not passed out dead asleep. I don't ever sleep that great, but I said in that video, on this NyQuil, I'm sleeping better than I've ever slept.
Yeah, and I've just been taking NyQuil and DayQuil, and Amy's not taking NyQuil because how's the baby doing?
Lakeland's great. She ran a little bit of a fever, but other than that, she's herself.
You can't even tell if she's sick.
No, she wakes up happy, and she's always grumpy in the evenings when she's tired, but she gets that honestly from me. But she literally just a little bit of a fever. But we haven't left the house since
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I haven't left the house since Wednesday. That's probably the crappiest part about everything is I want to do something, and we both had Corona, so we were over there looking at his bike last night and put a boot on and started kicking it. Probably kicked it for 5 minutes or something, and
It's got dirt in the carburetor or something.
and that's weird. You know, we didn't work out or freaking cardio or nothing the whole week, and this past week, and you know, would really like to start doing it this week because I know I gained like 5 or 6 pounds, and we kicked that bike, or I kicked that bike last night, and I got so out of breath. It's almost like when you're banging and you're trying.
Chasing a nut.
Yeah,
Chasing a nut.
Keep going. Wrists are hurting, hands cramping, trying everything.
You're so retarded.
And then all of a sudden you get it and you stand up and you're like you stand in front of a fan like you're going to have a heart attack. Well, that's the way I felt after kicking that bike, and my lungs were, I felt like crap was in my lungs or something trying to breathe hard. It felt like when you're standing outside in the cold air trying to breathe hard and your lungs hurt.
I haven't got any of that.
But that's going to be weird with working out this week. I like to try to work out this week, and we can because we're both sick, so it don't matter. But that's the only effects that I've had from it was that. But still hungry and everything else. And I did have a crazy experience I've never had anywhere in my life, taking NyQuil and DayQuil, just like I do when I get sick. I normally get sick once a year, get a cold. Taking NyQuil, and I've had this dream a million times, and it's never come true before, but it came true. What night was that?
I don't remember.
I thought it was absolutely amazing. Normally,
I don't know that I would use the word amazing.
I thought it was unbelievable. We're sitting a lot more, watching more TV than normal, so I'm drinking a lot of Diet Mountain Dew.
Just lay on the plane.
And I'm peeing more than normal. I'm peeing like 5 and 6 times a night now because I'm drinking so much. And
see, I wasn't drinking a lot of liquid at all the last couple of days. I don't know what's going on with me.
yeah, I'm drinking a lot more than normal. I'm thirsty and go in there. Normally, Amy will get the baby asleep, and then we both play on our phones. And then she turns her phone off, and I'm still looking at my phone. And then I'll go to bed, and I'll wake up like an hour later and have to pee. Well, I did that. Woke up an hour later, had to pee. So then I go back to bed and woke up, and I didn't feel like getting up at all. I'm like, well, then I normally just roll over and hold it.
I can't do that. I wake up, I got to get up and pee.
So I'll roll over and hold it, and I roll on my right side, and my arm's hanging off the bed. I'm laying there and pass back out, and all of a sudden I'm having a dream, and everybody's had this dream before, that they're peeing. And I'm like, man, it's like I'm freaking peeing.
You sound like Woody Woodpecker there.
And I'm laying there. I'm like, okay. I'm like, man, I had to go so bad. I'm freaking peeing. It feels good, you know, like I'm standing at the toilet. And all of a sudden, I wake up. I'm like, holy crap! Wake up, and I feel the spot, and it was like Big Daddy. There was a spot in the bed as big as me. I peed all over the bed. And I'm like, and I start feeling, I'm like, oh man, am I sweating? Because I don't know if I had a fever. Normally I wake up and I'm sweating, and I'm feeling it, and I can't smell it, and I don't know if it's pee or not. I go in there and pee.
Thank God for mattress protectors.
Well, I still had to pee, so I go in there and pee. And then it was in my spot, and everybody's asleep, so I just took a towel and laid back down, and the sheets still have pee on them. Right? We don't know if it's pee or not. Amy can't smell it. It says it doesn't smell like pee. So I think I peed the bed. Well, that was my experience with it. Corona made me pee the bed.
Corona made me
pee the bed.
That was my experience with it.
I think whiskey's made me pee the bed more than once.
I've never had that.
Oh, I've had that many times.
I'll lay there and swallow. I don't puke. Don't puke. Don't puke. I don't want to puke.
I've pissed the bed drunk so many times. Not even funny.
But
I've actually woke up in the middle of pissing and just said hell with it and finished.
in the bed?
Oh yeah. What's it matter at that point?
What? I don't know. It was NyQuil because I was dazed, worn out.
I think it was sweat.
There's no way it was sweat. It was right by my wiener.
It was right by. Was it a puddle?
Yes, and you saw I woke up with the towel underneath me.
I actually didn't see that because I get up before
Might
you.
have had a wet dream.
No, it wasn't not. It was definitely pee. I know that.
Oh well, then you peed the bed.
Yeah.
No questioning.
I thought it was unbelievable.
I need it.
So nobody knows the rules of this crap. So we haven't been around Garen, obviously, because we don't want him to get sick. He had it about a year ago.
He had the craps. They had what do they call it? The Mexican Corona, Garen, when you get to craps? Somebody told me they call it the Mexican Corona when you get to craps. Is that true?
I don't know what.
I'm telling you, somebody told me that.
I thought
I'm not making that up. They say it's the I don't know. I'm not making that up one bit.
I thought I had the craps, but I was talking to him. You know, normally his diet changes a lot, but I've been on this fasting deal or whatever. So normally I don't eat during the day. Like I said, that we only normally eat on filming days, and I'm eating normal. And I think that's screwing my crapping schedule up because I'm crapping a lot more than normal. Normally I crap like
Oh yeah, if you eat all the time, of course you're gonna crap all the time. Yeah.
yeah. Normally I honestly only crap like every other day when I'm on this fasting thing. And that I thought I was screwed up with the craps because Garen said he had the craps when he had it, but I think it's just
No, I'm telling you, there's different kinds of the corona. You get the respiration in your chest and in your throat and head, and you get to crap. I mean, I'm serious. There's different kinds of it. What I've been told.
Well, yeah, because we know 5 or 6 people who had it now have different symptoms.
Yeah. Yep.
All from
Dan's got the same symptoms we got, don't he?
Then Dad's been
not.
vaccinated and booster shotted and prodded and poked and everything else. He still got sick. Felt the same way we did. I mean,
He got that fake.
I'm not whatever about that stupid vaccine. Whatever y'all want to get it, go ahead. I think we're all going to get corona regardless. I don't care what anybody says. You can be everybody can be vaccinated and they're still getting it. So I'm not even going to get into that whole situation. Opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one. So
I don't think it's a bad deal if you're older
yeah,
to
if you want to
get it.
get it. That's what I've said 100,000 times. I don't care who
I don't
gets
think
it.
Yeah, I don't.
I
think
don't
it's a
want.
bad
I've never gotten a flu vaccine. I got the flu vaccine one time when that pig flu was going around, and my ex-wife was freaking out. Oh, you got to get it! You got to get it! And they squirted that crap up my nose. And I'm here to tell you, I tasted that stuff for a month, and I will never get into that crap again. No, negative. Screw that. So and my doctor was like, you should get it. You should get it at your age, whatever. I didn't get it. And I'm not going to get it. I'm fine. So.
I think as long as you don't have any underlying conditions and you're healthy.
I think that can happen with anything you get.
I think
If you got underlying conditions and you get the flu, you can die.
No.
Blow it out of proportion like the stupid media does with all this crap. They blow it out of proportion. And I know, my aunt died. I know people have died.
We live in a free country.
That's right. Do what you want to do.
If you want the vaccine, that's
Get it.
great. Go get it.
Knock yourself
but
out.
you should not be
Don't
criticizing
push it on me
others.
if I don't want to do it.
Exactly.
Period.
We live in a free country. Keep that
That's
in
all
mind.
about my body, my choice. Period. Point blank. So I'm being serious, and it's a big ordeal for people if they want to get an abortion. I want to get an abortion. Well, you're a murderer. You know what I mean? Look, that's all another ball of wax. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that. I don't think you should do that. But if there's a reason for it and you're raped or whatever, like I said, you choose. You make the choice. It's your body. You do what you want to do. I don't have a problem with that. But I say that everybody here that got it had the exact same symptoms, and some of us are vaccinated and some of us aren't. And we all it didn't make a difference. Period. Point blank. So
my thing is,
and I don't think people die from corona. They die from pneumonia. That's what they die from. So
how much money are these vaccination companies making?
stupid amounts of money.
That was a good idea, wasn't it?
Stupid amounts of money.
Just like Kleenexes.
Yep.
Should have invented a new Kleenex when Corona came out.
That's it.
You're a clown. All right, lay in the bed.
Mine and Trey and I think Dad's symptoms are. Is he taking naps?
He's doing the same thing we're doing.
Is he taking naps?
So he told me it feels like a head cold, and that's exactly what it feels like to me is a head cold, except for being tired.
So
Yeah.
So us three had the same symptoms, but Amy's are different. Amy's are you have your taste and smell,
Yeah.
and you're running a fever,
She got a headache and fever.
headache.
I might have had a fever.
Oh, that's what our other brother had.
He had a headache.
And see, I don't have a. If I try to suck in real hard, trying to get the snot back in my nose, I get a pressure headache. But I think that's all.
It wasn't like a headache. I was diagnosed with migraines when I was a kid, but it's not like that kind of headache. At 2:00 in the morning, the headache woke me out of a sound sleep.
Can't get rid of it.
I mean, it's a scary headache, thinking you have a brain tumor kind of headache.
I ain't got no brain tumor. I don't think. I'm good.
But it's like ibuprofen. 4 ibuprofen wouldn't get rid of it, which I know you're not supposed to take 4, but I was willing to take 4 to get rid of the headache.
So I don't know how long you're supposed to go. They say 10 days after your last symptom, or what are you supposed to do?
No, not after. What? After you are symptomatic, you mean?
Yeah, would you
10
go get
days?
tested again to make sure you're negative and then you're good?
I don't think you have to get tested
No.
again. They tell you to
10 days.
quarantine for 10 days and you're good to
done.
go.
And that's it.
You don't have to get tested again.
All right. Well, so that was the Corona update on us, and then I guess the next update on us is obviously we don't want to get him sick, and that kind of screws us up for if you're watching on Ask the Bell Life, you saw how we did the Ask the Bell Life. We did it just like this, but it's kind of hard to do unless we have Garen smack himself in the face with rubber belts and stuff on there. It's gonna be hard to kind of film the main channel stuff. So we actually come how do you say that?
We might still be able to film some of the main stuff, Justin.
Yeah, we're gonna
See
try.
how we feel on Wednesday.
But we found some videos I think they'd rather see than what we film that they've all been asking for. What?
If we can put up a new video, we obviously will be able to. Yeah.
We'll do what we can. We'll see what we can on how we feel on Wednesday, and by that time it's going to be 2 weeks since I've been exposed.
Yeah.
Close to it, which would be Wednesday would be 2 weeks since I think I've gotten my first symptom, because I've had the scratchy throat on Wednesday 2 weeks ago, coming up.
I guess that would be 2 weeks, wouldn't it?
Right.
Yeah. So we'll see how I feel on Wednesday. If not, we found what is it, Mad Dog 357 plutonium number 9 video, which is pretty crazy that we found that. And then we also have the other one, 9
Duck
Loco.
egg. Oh, we got the duck egg too, don't you?
No, 9 Loco and Mad Dog 357.
That's what we found. And then we still have a video that we had filmed from last week that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so we don't know if that video is going to go up. Is that you want to put that up tonight on the BellLife?
Yeah, one of them.
You want to put that up, or do you want to try to put Mad Dog or something up tonight?
We'll see. We'll see how they do transferring over.
Yeah.
We haven't transferred them yet. I don't know how that's gonna work.
Yeah, so gonna give it all an update. I guess maybe we'll give another update on Wednesday or something.
Yeah, I think we'll be good to go by Wednesday.
Probably Tuesday, because that's when our next vlog is due, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out one way or another.
Yeah. So just want to give you all an update, and we got our results back, and that's what it is. Yeah, Amy's telling us to roll it up.
Roll it up. Land it up.
Thanks a ton for all your guys' support. Check out TheBellLife.com. Subscribe here and subscribe to Ask the Bell Life.
And
See ya.